Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced, candidate to be the next Vice Chair of the Libertarian National Committee. And I just kind of want to talk a little bit about the power that's in your hands. Okay, because at the end of the day, that's one of the reasons I'm very much running, because I want to empower you. Okay, and I want to do that in several different ways, not just by providing you the support through the LNC and helping steer the resources to ballot access, tech support, press support, but also just being a figure that's constantly focusing on encouraging people within the party. Okay, and always trying to help keep people informed on where people need help, where candidates need help, where affiliates need help, and whatnot. So it's all about empowering you, so that way you can do. But there's a lot of things that you can be doing now. A lot of people express frustration over national. And when they say national, they mean just a lot of the drama over the campaigns and the different sort of disputes and conflicts, at the national level with national figures. But the party is so much grander. We have a lot of amazing candidates, especially this year where there's a lot of gubernatorial candidates all across the country and doing great work, raising money, getting in the media, So regardless of how you feel about the road to the LNC, which is going to be very exciting, and it's going to be a real turning point for the party. So I suggest that you follow it and be excited about it, because while it can seem very chaotic at times, this is the identity crisis that leads us to the next level, in the sense where we learn the diverse group that's become the Libertarian Party basically sits there, hashes out their differences, and comes out stronger, more unified than ever. It was just, we never had this opportunity before because we weren't, there's again so many new members, and we've reached so many new places over the last couple of years, and those people who just came in those last couple of years kind of came in right after the last time we really had this conversation, the last national convention. So it's going to be contentious. There's going to be some drama, but it's all part of a larger conversation we're having as a party, and it's an exciting time. But there's plenty of things you can be doing now, because at the end of the day, if you're getting involved because you believe in libertarianism of some form or other. You believe that a world where people have more control over the choices of their life is better, where they have more control over their life, body, and property is better. A life where government control is a bad thing, where government confiscation of your property is a bad thing. Okay, you believe that to some extent, and you sometimes might feel frustrated that you came here to focus on building that world and not in managerial disputes. And that's, you find that in every organization, in every business. There's going to be organizational and governance disputes internally that frustrate the people, and that frustrate people in the organization, because everyone is part of the organization to further the organization's mission. But the organizational stuff kind of comes along with the territory. If you want to work as one, work and magnify your power, magnify your ability, you have to have an organization. There has to be governance decisions made, and there will be disputes over who does the governing, what does the governing look like, what is the organizational structure, all these different types of things. So that comes with the territory, but it doesn't mean there isn't the ability for you to act and further your values, whether it's by finding a candidate that you believe in, okay, whether you're taking a look at like Cass Jackson in Illinois, Larry Sharp in New York, Nicholas Wildstyle in California, Craig Bowden, Rex Lawhorn, so many different candidates across the country that you should go check out. Tippett's in Texas. So many candidates that you should go check out, learn about their campaign, see which one really gets you excited, which one you really want to go see them go all the way and go volunteer, go donate to that campaign. Focus your energies on where you're most passionate. And you can do that with your membership card, because again, that $25 to be a member of Libertarian Party National isn't going to go fund the things you don't like. It's going to go fund the things you do like, helping get candidates on the ballot, helping build the relationships with the press so that way libertarian candidates get more coverage, helping fund things like the CRM project so that way we can share data between candidates, between state affiliates, to have more effective campaigns. That's where that money is going. It's not going towards the bickering. It's not going towards the disputes. It's going towards the work that you want to be done. So get your Libertarian Party card. You're funding that, but at the same time, focus on the things that make you most passionate. Find the candidate that makes you passionate. Find the issue that makes you passionate, and organize Libertarian Party stuff around that issue. Find your passion and build your activism around your passion. Okay? And the things that you don't like, don't focus on them. Focus on the things you do like. Focus on the things that keep you going, that keep you motivated. That's how you stay motivated. Because there will always be things that are out there to demotivate you and things out there to motivate you. It's your choice on what you're going to focus on and how to use your energy. And if you focus on the positive, if you focus your energy on doing the positive, you'll always find yourself motivated. You'll always find yourself in the game. Okay? And as long as I can get in front of you, I'm going to remind you of that and encourage you and try to keep everyone working forward. And I mean, again, that's a big reason why I want to be vice chair, to have that platform to encourage you, to empower you, to enable you to take your activism to new levels, to make real change and save real lives, because there's real lives at stake. Whether it's in the drug war and wars, in the changes in the negative effects it has on people's quality of life when you have very burdensome taxation, very burdensome regulation that pushes up that not only pushes up the cost of living, but then lowers your take-home income, creating this squash, this crowding out of discretionary income that basically puts you in this sort of paycheck-to-paycheck life. Okay, but the only way we can turn that around is if we work together. And that's the only way to push forward, together. And bottom line, that's a big reason why I am running to be the next vice chair of the Libertarian Party, because that's what I want to focus on. I want to work on bringing people together and work on keeping people working. And, it's not just providing them with the support, but providing them with the encouragement, highlighting their successes, and focusing on the positive. So that way, because if you're constantly talking about the negative, constantly talking about the failures, then people get discouraged, okay? People's lives are constantly a mix of success and failure. And failure is important because you will learn from it, okay? But we should be talking about what we learned, okay? Or what we can learn, and then appreciating how what we learned led to our successes. Okay, instead of, focusing on things that didn't work, and instead of talking about what we should learn, just focusing on finding blame or finding judgment or looking for, a need to dwell. I want to focus on the positive, and I want to learn what we can when we make mistakes. And mistakes will be made. Mistakes will always be made. That's the bottom line. There is nothing you can do to prevent mistakes from ever happening. But we can be together ready to learn from those mistakes. And if we do that, our successes will be greater and more frequent. So I know the path that I want to take, and I hope you join me on that path. But either way, I will be there in New Orleans, and regardless of what happens, I will be there the next day working to continue to move the ship forward, because the liberty message is too important. There's too many lives at stake. There's too much on the line to not continue to push forward, to continue to advocate for these ideas, continue to help people organize around these ideas, and continue to encourage people around these ideas. My name is Alex Merced, candidate to be the next vice chair of the Libertarian National Committee. Have a great day, and thank you very much.